What did he say? Those weren't the androids?
What? It can't be. Check it out. I'm glad I wasn't here to see whatever made a mess like that.
Look, I think I can see them up there. We better go down there and see if those guys need our help.
There's no way we're going down there.
Don't worry so much, Yajirobe. Goku won't let anything happen to us.
If you go down any further, I'll throw Trunks out the window.
Oh? Really? I don't think Vegeta would like you talking about his son like that.
Well, I didn't mean, I would never, let's just go.
That's more like it.
No! Nonsense! If that's not the android you warned us about, then who is it?
Hey, Vegeta, cut the kid a little slack, would ya? So a few of the things he told us changed. Maybe this did too. We found 2 androids, just like he said we would. Does it really matter that they don't look the same?
I hope you're right.
It is time I return to the laboratory. If I try to fight through them, they are bound to capture me. I must hasten my retreat. If I do not prepare myself soon, I will be finished.
Hey, Gohan, look! There's Bulma and Yajirobe!
Oh no! That android's still down there! I told you shouldn't have come!
What are you doing? Don't come down here!
Perfect! Enjoy this short-lived victory while you are able, for soon I will unleash androids 17 and 18 to destroy you all!
17 and 18? Who's asking for it?
I'm still alive. Where's my baby? Oh, there you are. Oh, thank you. He saved Trunks.
Impossible! The android, he vanished! Blast it! Where'd he go?
Bulma, are you alright?
We're okay, guys. This young man saved us.
That's great! Yeah!
You'll never get away from me, android!
Hey, why didn't you try to save them, Vegeta?
Who?
Who? Bulma and your son.
Oh, them. I have more important things to worry about than that foolish woman and her blasted child. Out of my way! I know I would have spotted that infernal android if he had taken to the air. He must be sticking close to the ground, using the narrow canyons to conceal his escape. That means he's on foot. And if he's on foot, he can't have gotten very far.
So, that funny-looking old guy with the mustache was one of the androids? Huh? Oh, they're there now.
Yeah, sure was, Bulma.
Time to turn that frown upside down. Well, I think that android was Dr. Gero. Yes, he was. He was Dr. Gero. I've seen his picture before in one of my dad's science magazines. Of course, it looks like he's changed a lot since then. And speaking of change...
Some help, please.
Hey! Bulma says the android is really Dr. Gero!
Dr. Gero. What? Dr. Gero? How could you possibly know a thing like that?
I know what I saw, Vegeta! It was a picture of that old guy in one of my dad's science magazines, and underneath it, in big bold letters, it said Dr. Gero! Well, it was an easy mistake, Vegeta.
What?
With all the modifications Dr. Gero made to himself, it's hard to tell he was ever human. It's really amazing what he's done. Too bad I read he's such a jerk. No.
You told us a pack of lies! Curse you, boy! You said Dr. Gero was destroyed by the androids he created! You didn't tell us he turned himself into one!
The timeline as I know it must have shifted when I traveled here from the future. Oh man, I was afraid that this might happen, but it was a calculated risk that I had to take.
Dr. Gero mentioned 2 more androids on the way. They could be the ones you told us about the last time you were here. But this time, I think it would be a good idea for you to tell us what they look like. We don't want to make the same mistake twice.
The androids that I know were created by Dr. Gero, to be sure. But unlike the clumsy androids you met today, these 2 are sleek and graceful. Android 18 is designed to look like a beautiful young girl. Android 17 is a young boy who wears a red scarf and has long dark hair. But they both have the same cruel, lifeless eyes. Yes, it's their eyes that will haunt me the most.
Man, these things sound pretty mean.
Well, that's one way of putting it. These androids are ruthless. They seek only to hurt and destroy.
Do they absorb energy like the first 2?
Huh? No, these 2 don't need to. Their energy, it lasts forever.
What? That's preposterous! They have to run out of energy sometime!
Oh, it's all right.
Hey, how come Goku isn't here right now?
Well, he came down with that weird heart virus. He went home to get the antidote that you gave him. I thought you knew.
I can't believe history has slipped this much.
Oh, Goku, please don't give up.
Man, I hope we didn't give him the antidote too late! You've got to fight it, Goku!
No, please.
When I activate 17 and 18, Piccolo and Vegeta will understand once and for all the awesome power of my creations!
How dare you, Vegeta! Every time you stick your geeky little face in front of Trunks, you make him cry! It's all right. Your daddy's not going to scare you with that ugly mug of his.
Bulma, will you forget about the child for 1 minute? Do you know where Dr. Gero's lab is?
What? What lab? Well, now that you mention it, I think I remember reading that Dr. Gero's lab was hidden in a cave somewhere just outside North City.
I'll bet it's too late to follow him there. He's probably long gone.
Maybe not. Nobody saw him fly away, did they?
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that android is trying to escape on foot, which means he probably hasn't gotten very far.
If that's the case, then we might just have a chance to find this lab and destroy the other 2 androids before Gero even gets there.
I would never do anything that cowardly.
Huh?
Only one course of action can possibly satisfy me. I will fight these androids face to face, and I'll break them with my bare hands!
No! You must never underestimate the power of these androids. If you really want to destroy them, we have to do this Piccolo's way. Listen, don't go! You won't be able to handle the androids by yourself. We have to wait for Goku.
Listen, I will only say this once. I do not have to wait for Kakarot. I am a Super Saiyan now, and I'm a lot stronger than that pathetic fool could ever dream of becoming. Now out of my way!
Man, he's such a jerk!
I must admit, now that Vegeta's become a Super Saiyan, he may actually be stronger than Goku. Perhaps he does have a chance of beating the androids single-handedly.
No, I'm afraid he doesn't have a chance. And I know that, because in my world, these 2 androids have already killed Vegeta. Well, I won't let it happen again! I won't let my father die!
Father? Did he say father? What did he mean by that?
There's something you should know, Bulma. That boy is Trunks, and he is Vegeta's son. He's the boy the baby you were holding in your arms eventually grows up to be.
What?
Oh man! Wow!
Gosh, who would have guessed?
You know, now that you mention it, they do sort of look alike. But how totally weird! I mean, we all met Trunks 2 years before he was born.
I think it's time we started searching for Dr. Giroux's laboratory, you guys. We don't have long if we want to get to those other 2 androids before he does.
I'm in.
Right.
Well, Trunks, at least we know you'll grow up to be a handsome young man. And think, all this time, I was worried that you would look like your dad.
Hey, Bulma, could you tell my dad about all this the next time you see him? And ask him to hurry here as soon as he gets better.
I would, but it looks like I'm stuck here. That android totaled my plane.
Well, I think it would be best if you took Bulma home, Gohan. We should be able to handle the androids without you.
Okay, but be careful.
All right, guys, let's go. We're really going to have to move fast.
Right.
Right.
Well, we better get going.
Not too fast. We have a baby on board.
Hey, what about me? I could use a hand here. Come on, hurry!
I've run far enough. I should be able to fly at this point without any fear of being seen. Vegeta! Oh. But how did he follow me this far? They both followed me. How did they know which way I was going? Wait, is it possible they are headed for my laboratory? No, it must be a coincidence. Yes, it has to be a coincidence. There is no way they could know the location of my lab. Only a few scientists in the world possess that information. Wait. That girl, Bulma. She is the daughter of Dr. Brief, the president of Capsule Corporation. She may have learned of me from her father. Huh? Oh, they are heading for my laboratory. I should never have told them about 17 and 18. If they find my androids before I activate them, they will try to destroy them. No, I cannot let that happen. Fortunately, even Dr. Brief does not know the precise location of my lab. I may still get there before they find it.
I think it's safe if we want to go a little faster. Your father, Trunks? Well, he was a man of amazing talents. You wouldn't believe some of the incredible things he could do. But he was a proud man and sort of hard man to know. He never showed any affection to anyone, even me. That man never once told me he cared about me. But I could tell.
So, you think you can keep up, boy? Let's see!
It's still hard for me to believe that he could be a Super Saiyan at his age. But then again, he is my son.
Darn it! You're weighing us down, Yajirobe!
Shut up!
While Gohan struggles with his heavy load, the rest of our heroes are headed straight for Dr. Giroux's lab. But what new evils await them there? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z!